So here's how to install Tailwind Css using the CLI. Make sure you have Node.js installed on your system since we are going to install Tailwind as an npm package. Open up the Tailwind CSS website because we are going to copy some code here to be able to install Tailwind in our application. Okay, here in VS Code, I already created my folder and I already opened it up in Tailwind CSS. So the first thing is to open up the terminal. You can do this by clicking on these three buttons and clicking terminal, and terminal will pop up, or you can just press Ctrl backtick and the terminal will pop up, and press npm init in the terminal. That will create a package.json file. That is just a folder, a file to store the dependencies of your project. So it will bring out some options. You can just press OK throughout, or you can decide to fill in some parameters displayed. Press the final enter, okay, and you'll see the package.json file created. So let's go back to our website for the first step. You can copy the first step. You can just copy it and just paste it directly in the terminal. Press OK and let it run. This may take a few minutes depending on your system or your internet connection. Let it run and you'll see the Tailwind package installed. In the process of installation, you'll see the package.log.json created. That just tells the Node.js and other developers the exact version of that dependency, of the dependencies used. And also don't tamper with the node modules folder. Don't tamper with anything in it. Let's go back to the website to copy the step 2. And as you can see at the description, this says source/input.css. That means at import, the CSS has to be put at the top of such source/input.css. So we go back to our code and we create a source folder. I created an index.html page also in the source folder, and I created an input.css page there, and I added the at import Tailwind CSS at the top of it. So we go back to the page for step 3 and we have to copy step 3 and input it into our terminal. So copy step 3, the code for step 3, and paste it in the terminal. This creates an output.css file automatically in the source folder. The input.css file is where you can add your custom styles, while the output.css contains the already generated styles by Tailwind. We go back to our website for the final step, which is step 4. And as you can see, output.css is added as a link to the HTML file. So you can copy it or you can just type it directly at the top of your index.html. And yeah, that's it. You have Tailwind ready to use. So let's test it out. Let us test blue or 500 to the test, and let's see whether it works or not. Reload the page, and yes, it works. So that's it. To learn how to use it properly, you can just check through the Tailwind documentation to get how to use other stylings and all. A bonus for creating custom styling in Tailwind CSS, you just have to write @theme, open the brackets, the curly brackets, and a double hyphen and the name of your custom theme. Write it out, and then you can just go back to your HTML and input that custom style in there. Make sure to press Ctrl+C in the terminal and repeat step 3 for it to work properly.